the first thing I was channeling is because their energy was so warm, I at first assumed it was somebody maybe like that is still here, but I think that they aren't here. I think I was observing a memory of somebody. Such a sweet energy. Her name is Catherine. And she gives like first of all, she had like between short hair and shoulder length, and it was like light brownish kind of, at least in the memory I observed. I don't know, because she didn't look old enough to be, gone, which technically I guess you don't have to be, but like she didn't reach her full senior status, you know what I mean, is what I'm getting at. Okay, anyway, she's so sweet. She's like the kind of energy that like bakes, and like maybe she's a teacher or something, or very maternal, sweet, kind, helpful. And she was wearing glasses, so maybe somebody knows the Catherine. Maybe you know who I'm talking about. Let me know. Okay. The other thing was I kept hearing they're what is it? Grasping at straws. Okay. So let's look that up real quick. The exact definition. Grasping. I think it's some form of desperation. Grasping at straws. Death. Yeah. To be in such a desperate situation as to resort to even the most unlikely means of salvation. Sheesh. Okay. So maybe somebody has gotten themselves in a situation where, and I say gotten because I didn't get the vibe of like somebody who's been like forced to be in a position. I almost feel like somebody like overdid something, or like they like trapped themselves somehow because they didn't do the right thing over and over again, or something like this, y'all. Okay, and now they're literally there's no options really, and I'm feeling like a sense of desperation. It's like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna like literally not something that they usually do. Maybe accountability. Wink wink. But yeah, so anyway, I got new decks, y'all. Thank you so much. You guys helped me get these. I've been wanting this one for a while. It's called the Tarot of Oppositions. Let's check it out, shall we? Look at how pretty. Look, do you see this? What? Oh my god, I love it. And it's small too. I love it. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna use that. Okay, thank you guys. Your gifts, your bookings, all that good stuff. It helps me be able to order new decks and, buy candle stuff that I make, and just, all my stuff here. So I really appreciate it. All right, I can't wait to use this. I'm so excited. It feels good too. It's actually a little bit slightly smaller than the standard size, which I kind of like. Kind of like that. It reminds me of my oldest deck, which I've been using a lot lately. I wonder if it's the same size. Hold on. Might even be like a centimeter smaller than this. Let me see. Yeah, see? It's slightly smaller. I like it even better though. That's dope. Okay, so cool. We're gonna use that, y'all. How's everybody doing? Happy weekend. Happy Libra season, y'all. Happy birthday, Libras. Okay, let's get a message. Let me just open this. We'll start with a word, and then the dice, and then we'll jump into the cards, okay? So yeah, if you like these, it's called the Tarot Deck of Oppositions, and this is the Green Witch Oracle, okay? They're both great. I'm excited. Okay. What is the word of the day? What's the vibe? Actually, wait. If you have a noise sensitivity, cover your ears for a second. All right, Spirit. What's going on? Hey. Absent. Ooh, yeah. That could tie into what I was saying about grasping at straws, because maybe somebody literally just didn't show, like so that would work perfectly. So let's just say somebody discarded you or ghosted you, but they find out, oh shit, I can't replace the collective. The grass is actually just not greener, and I actually miss this person. I thought it'd be easy to get over them, but screw me. And now, because I didn't show up and I treated them the worst, like they didn't exist in my life at all, how am I supposed to remedy that? You know what I mean? And in a worst case scenario, if they were absent when like you were being targeted, or they were absent when like you really needed that, whatever it is, it's like, yeah, not attending a place or event, especially when expected to. Exactly, expected to. There was an expectation here. Not paying attention. Not in the place where you should be or are expected to be. Yeah, somebody dropped the ball, y'all. They don't break it up. Yep. So, hold up, y'all. Let me just set up my other phone real quick. Okay, we're good. Hey. Okay, Nina, if you're still here. Oh my god, I love it so much, you guys. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. Are we done with questions so we can dive the hell in and get this message, or what? Somebody wasn't there when they should have been, and they know they should have been. So the question is, why weren't they? Exactly. Let's find out. Okay. All right. Spirit. What do we have today, please? What numbers are significant for this specific message? 25. All right, somebody could be 25 or 52 or be life path 7. One more. Oh, so 77 could be significant. July, somebody could be life path 7. 7 can indicate like a change of luck, or like something that you need to do solo and stick to. You know, it's a lot of people's favorite number, lucky number 7. Okay, so if you've been seeing 7s a lot, maybe this is your message. Also, the date 7/25 could be significant. So, also it could be an area code. You could just play with the numbers, y'all. Okay, so July and July 25th. What is that? Is that Leo or Cancer? July. It's one of those, y'all. Alright, so maybe those signs are significant. Let's see. Let's get one on the big die, please. What's up, y'all? What's up, Tiffany? Ooh, it's getting lit in here. We have 32 people now. Yay. Alright, happy Friday, y'all, and happy Libra season. 26. Okay, so maybe July 26th could be significant, or you could mess with these numbers for an area code. Okay, or life path 8. 8 and over 6, 7, 8 could be significant. Somebody could be 62 or be born in 62. What initials, first, middle, last, spirit for this message? M, H, L, MLH. First, middle, last, y'all. This could be you, them, who they're dealing with. Alright. Let's see. Okay. What house is significant to this reading? 10, Capricorn energy. You could be Capricorn, you could be dealing with one, or it could just be what this house represents, y'all. House 10 is all about, you know, career, your reputation, your professional achievement, your moral conditions, your direction, your life goals, your prestige, and your position. It's Capricorn associated with Saturn, and Saturn is all about where you learn, how you learn to operate within your career, your reputation in society, and like, it's about responsibility and rules, fears, obstructions, and limitations, and knowing those limitations and not, you know, like wilding out, you know. So maybe this is about some, you know, let's see. Maybe somebody's a career person. What house do we need more of? 4. Cancer. I feel like this is the same. This feels familiar. Recently, we rolled the same ones. Definitely the on what house do we need more of for house 4 recently. So you might want to check the recent readings because they might end up linking together. Anyway, you could be dealing with a Cancer. That's the opposite sign of Capricorn. Or it could just be what this house represents, which is all about the emotional home. So maybe somebody needs more nurturing, more emotional support, you know, like not feeling so alone in their environment. This could literally be about a relationship with a maternal energy. Maybe they're around people that aren't very caring, or like, you know, there's a lack of stability or foundation here. This could also be for, you know, probably not for everybody, but it also could be about affairs at the end of life. I feel like this is more about somebody here needs a more stable home foundation with the environment that they're in, or literally, or maybe just something isn't home, you know what I mean, when it should be. Okay. This is also so associated with the moon, y'all, which is how you express your purpose in everyday life and activities through your emotions, your attitudes, and habits and general mood. So maybe somebody here doesn't express those things and they need to more, okay? This is how you adapt to your environment. Maybe somebody's not adapting to their environment. And so they don't express themselves, or maybe they have really always lacked, you know, expression because there's not nurturing or stability at their home. I don't know. Let's find out. Or you could be dealing with these signs, y'all. Or you could be these signs. Let's get something out on the Astro Dice. Okay, Capricorn South Node. Okay, so somebody's South Node is in Capricorn. So this would be somebody that, or there could be a Capricorn in their South Node. So a Capricorn in their South Node would be somebody that does shady stuff for work, or works too much, they're a workaholic. Or it could be the opposite, where if it's somebody that has a South Node in Capricorn, that would be kind of like a lazier type of person that doesn't really want to work, or, you know, they probably wouldn't want to, they probably don't care as much about their reputation and working and stuff. You know, because I don't know, maybe it burns them out. It depends on what their chart is, but let's see. Let's get one more. Okay, we're getting a lot of South Nodes, y'all. What's going on? So we have Aries South Node. Somebody, or an Aries could be in their South Node. Alright, and then we got Capricorn. Okay, let's get one more. Okay, we have Taurus and Venus. Could be significant, y'all. So fire and earth, and what do we get? Cancer. So fire, earth, and water. Alright. So maybe what we're missing is communication or logic, or, you know, introspection, and, you know, power with the throat chakra, or stuff like this. Strategy. Let's see what's going on. Alright. So I just grabbed a chunk from my deck. For those that are new here, I have a deck that's like 1,500 cards long, and I just grabbed a random chunk. Let's see if we can get some details for this message. Spirit, please use this deck from you through me to them. Tell me what we could pull on here, what's going on. So somebody wasn't there when they should have been. Maybe somebody's mother wasn't there, you know, because we did pull house 4. That's the mother energy. Doesn't have to be. Maybe this is about a relationship. Maybe they didn't show up for you because they grew up in a house that isn't that way, and there's abandoning, and it's just normal. Or, I mean, this could apply to anybody. Let's see. Okay.